Alright, in this video we're gonna set up the Raspberry Pi and also the Create 3. So first thing I did was connect the keyboard, mouse, and the HDMI cable, which you have to be in benches 13 through 24 in Engineering East 203. When you're done with this video, you should preferably move over to another bench, that way other people can use one of those two rows. And then you're going to plug in the charger for the Turtlebot, and you're going to slide it under in the front where these two line up, and then this is going to turn on. So once it turns on, the Raspberry Pi is going to start to boot up. So the password for the Turtlebot is, well, the username is Ubuntu, and the password is Turtlebot4, all lowercase. So you're going to enter that and then press enter. The password's not going to show up when you type it, but it's being entered. So now we need to connect it to the FAU network first, so that way we can install all the updates. So run Turtlebot 4-setup. And under Wi-Fi setup, we're going to change the Wi-Fi mode to client, the SSID to FAU. The password is empty. We're going to change the band to 2.4 gigahertz. And then we're going to press save. And then we're going to press apply settings. And then this is going to come up, and we're going to just press yes. And this will take a moment, so once this finishes rebooting, I'm going to resume the video. Okay, so now we're getting to the prompt to log in again. So we're going to type in Ubuntu. The password is Turtlebot4. And we need to get the current IP address while we're on the FAU network. So we're going to type in hostname-I with a capital I. And we have two IP addresses here. We're going to write down the second one, so in my case 10.12.191.69. And now if you're in 203, you should move to another bench because the next few steps are going to take a while, and if other people are waiting to get to this step, it's just going to be a bit annoying. So you're going to go over to another bench with both the robot and the user PC, and you're going to connect to the Raspberry Pi from the user PC using SSH. So I'm going to switch over to the user computer. Okay, so now I can sign in with the password that I created. So we're going to open up a terminal with Control-Alt-T. We're going to type in SSH Ubuntu at the IP address that we wrote down earlier, 10.12.191.69. we're going to type in yes. The password is the Turtlebot 4. Right, so now we're going to run the following command, and it's going to take a while to run, but it's sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade -y. And this could take a very long time to complete, so I'm going to pause the video when there's something else that we need to do. Okay, now we have this. We're just going to press OK. We can press Tab and OK on this one. Okay, now we're going to press or type in, we need to reboot the computer, so sudo reboot. So now what we need to do is we need to go back to a monitor that has that in between, if there are benches from benches was it 13 through 24, so that way we can connect it to the Robotic Applications Network. We're going to, on the Raspberry Pi, log in, so it's Ubuntu, and then the password is Turtlebot4, all lowercase. And then we'll need to run the following command, turtlebot4-setup, so we can change a few more settings. So first we're going to go to raw setup, -setup, and we're going to change the domain ID to whatever the robot number is. So in my case it's 51. Then we're going to press save on the bottom. Oops. And we're going to press the escape key. Then we're going to press apply settings. And we're going to wait for this to work. Okay, so that also changed on the Create 3 robot, but we're going to now go to Wi-Fi setup. We're going to change the Wi-Fi SSID to robotic app, and the password. Okay, and then we're going to set the password to be capital R 0 B 0 TICS, capital A, lowercase p, P, exclamation mark. Then we're going to go down to save, apply settings, yes. And then the Raspberry Pi is going to reboot, and I'm going to resume the recording once it's done. Okay, now that the Raspberry Pi rebooted, we're going to log back in again. We're going to get the IP address, which is going to be by hostname -I. And now we'll see there that the one on the right is 192.168.0.6. So I'm gonna just write that down so I have it for later. and then you'll need this for the next video.